Alrighty, let's get this started, I guess. Welcome everyone. I'm working on the server with trying to get spawn going, maybe some protection. Trying to find some mods that will as a stopgap solution until plugins and everything are able to be updated and added. Work on a server icon as well as kind of probably figure out some configs. Quickly join the server here. Not sure how the audio is for you guys. The music is too low, too quiet, just right, whatever. Sounded okay-ish when I listened to it earlier, but you never know. Things can change. Yeah, don't touch the key. Alright. Working on spawn here. Terrible spawn, I know. Supposed to be like a ruined castle. Popular. Or there were castles very popular. And it's like with the main build. Everyone just built castles in the earlier versions of Minecraft, and so it's supposed to look kind of like someone's old base that got ruined over time. And then now we're here. In Minecraft world that is partially ruined. I'm gonna trigger so many people with this not straight tower. So the idea is there'd be like a town, like ruins that are being reclaimed. Everyone would spawn over here. And then over here would be like a spawn town. Oh, my ping is horrible. Ugh, 800. I'm gonna have to live with it as long as I'm streaming, I guess. Oh well. Yeah, so over here, I want to do like some kind of spawn town. We can do bridges and everything. Start expanding this direction. Maybe build some kind of harbor over here. I don't know. We'll see. For now, I just kind of want to get spawn partially built. Stupid trees keep popping up. Gotta pick up all the saplings, because if I let them sit down, then they're just gonna replant themselves. Yes, those are crickets. Well, that's a rat right there. Oh, ping, please. Yeah, that's my ping. Server's doing okay. We're down here at 6 milliseconds. Not the best, but could be far worse. Upgrade the server if it seems like it's not going that well. Or debug while I'm at it. Alrighty. Kind of bring this wall out, I guess. Like, over here, I guess. Alrighty, debug report. Bit of a refresh here. Debug. Alright, let's see what's going on. Unspecified. Nice. Seems oddly standard. I'm gonna end up adding lithium if the entities kind of get out of hand here. Alrighty, let's see. Add some more over here as well. $300 ping. Better, not great. For now, what? I'm still debating. I wanted to make like a watchtower over here, but this looks so bad considering the rest of those towers are round. No, well, lithium is for fabric. It was built on fabric, but it's really actually just built through mixin. And mixin can be added to forge. Actually, originally... Oopsies. There we go. Lithium can actually be... Sorry, not lithium. It's built for mixins. The mixins... And that was actually originally built for forge, but they didn't adopt it in time, and fabric was the first one to get to it. And, so there's a mod that we actually have. We even have... We go to, we got mixin... Of course it's not alphabetized, but you know, why would it? Yeah, but we have a mixin bootstrap, and that's basically re-adding the mixins to forge. What is going on, game? Really? Alright, that's odd. Whatever. What was I saying? Oh yes, lithium can be added to forge, because we already have the mixin bootstrap mod for... library mod for another mod that requires it. And it'd be pretty easy to add, and I can only need to add it server side. That might be a little janky. It works kind of janky with mechanism as it is, so I'll try not to if possible. Just too nice of a wall. Break that down. Are there horses over here? What's with the entity rendering? You look over here. Am I glitching out? That's the render distance, but I was flashing in it. Seems to be okay now. Alrighty then. I wonder how hard I can trigger people if I was to make a diagonal wall. I'd trigger all the people. I need someone that's not me to build this, but I don't know. So the original plan actually was to use like a marble palette of various kinds. Because marble was used so much back in the day. The red power marble bricks, that was just the thing. I was gonna do like a ruined castle. But I was halfway done. I basically had built to this wall and these towers by the time I thought of it, and I'm like, we don't have world edit. And that would still be kind of difficult to exchange with the... even with world edit. I want this one. There we go. Let me get rid of this mossy cobblestone for now. Or 25. Thankfully, Forge had introduced a lot of the lighting changes that Phosphor added. Kind of a random topic, but I promise it's relevant. I want that tree there. In the latest update of Forge, they actually added some of the mapping. Just some of them. It's a little better. Not the same thing that Phosphor does, but Phosphor really messes with a lot of the rendering. some mods like mechanisms cables. Oh, they go really wonky. People are gonna get on the server and then just absolutely vomit when they see the spawn. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. For those that are watching, try to make spawn. And then see, and then like send it to me with, we'll see if we can do it with maybe Structurize or something. If not, download World Edit and copy it. Send it to me. That way. Maybe we can get something that looks better than this. Something. I'm not sure what this is right now. My. Definitely something, that's for sure. Die sponge. Bring that. I'll see a couple some back. It occurs to me I didn't think this through very well. How you're actually going to get into the tower. Let's see if I can get like one tower working properly. Running in this mangrove rope. Let's see. Grab some trapdoors. Hello, Flame. How are you? I'm just center out this tower, trying to decide how I want it set up here. Get some ideas from Google Images. Why not? One way to do it is, that's for sure. Not boring though. Who am I kidding? Boring is what we do. Oops. Let me get the trapdoor out of my inventory, or hotbar. And now, let's try this. Iron. A bar. Iron rod, there we go. So they added this. How does this look? Ooh. You know, that kind of looks nice, actually. What is what? The building, or what I'm using to build? Or the block I'm using to build? Let's grab... grab the plainest shingle. That's a trowel. Oh, come on, Phantoms. I'm in creative. Leave me alone. You're like a bunch of vultures. Seriously. Sure for this song. Yep. This is a trowel from from Quark, and it randomly picks, like if I were to build up in a straight tower, it randomly chooses blocks from your hotbar and then places them. Really handy for randomizing things like these walls. Alrighty. Just go ahead and place a block on each one. I meant 2 blocks on each one. Told you what I meant. Place an iron rod. Didn't mean to place it way over there, come on. You know, maybe these need to go out. Maybe they don't need to be flat as decoration. Maybe they actually need to be out. Grab a gate. Do this. No, that's not right. Let's quickly just get this right correctly. It's gonna be annoying though. Oh, come on. I keep placing these things. Same bounding boxes stairs, but they're different shape. Looks too skinny. Still looks too skinny. Try a steel fence. Looks so janky. Ah, goodness. I don't even know. Right, Derpy. Bugs me. It really bugs me. I'm just not a builder. I'm just gonna change these over to fences, and then when people get on and complain about it, they can give a block suggestion. I don't feel like messing with it. I've got other fish to fry. Alright, now what to do with this side. I'm not doing one of those. I'm doing another one of these. Alrighty. In the news, what's everyone been up to lately? This mossy out of my inventory here. I want mossy on the side of gas on the inside. At least you have a job. Not a whole lot of change to my schedule, the fact that I suddenly got busier. I think I have one nailed down. I just don't know if it'll work. Using trying Thut's Essentials. Along with a permission system. I mean, I could just add mine colonies back again, because that has a land claiming thing, but everyone would have to start a town. And would really, like, basically negate any kind of player-made towns. Like with separate claiming, because you'd have to either give everyone permission or no one permission or whatever. This mangrove root gotta go. This tree again. Alright. I'm gonna be interesting. Laggy with what? Are you talking about my stream? My stream's bad because I don't have good internet. My game right now, I'm running in the 40s. And that's mainly because I've got... I don't know, actually I'm doing pretty good over here on the CPU side. Minecraft just being Minecraft over here. I'm streaming in... Actually, I don't even remember. 15 or 30 FPS. Oh, mine colonies. So mine colonies wasn't really like we had it for a while, and it was supposed to be replacing Millionaire, the original one. However, Millionaire worked in a completely different way. Millionaire just made villages throughout the world that replaced the vanilla ones. So I don't think it replaced them, but just like added its own. And you would increase your standing with them and go on quests, and eventually you could build your own house there. And like get new tools and stuff. Whereas Mine Colonies is more like Ancient Warfare, in that you found your own town and decide where everything goes and place everything and designate work job workloads to everyone. And you could like war with other players or whatever. And it was just so different, but at the same time, it made it so that like the buildings would take forever to build. And then it's kind of like for what? For automated farming, which you can get with, we have rats now, so you can get the rats to farm for you. Or you can plant it by hand. You can use a horse. Here, watch this. You can get a plow. Okay. You can get a plow, hook a horse to it, and then you get a whole area. There's auto harvesters from Cyclic Mine Factory, or not Mine Factory, Industrial for Going. We've got 2 harvesters and planters there, I know, and then we got farming for blockheads, so you've got all that stuff there with fertilizer and special stuff. And the mine colonies NPCs. Oh. Well, that's a bug. Thank you, Talk. I didn't notice that. I wouldn't have known if you hadn't have said anything. Hold on. Interesting. Haha, yes, I'm sure I should. Let's do that. Let's load up. Put on the server. I hope that it's one of those bugs that crashes everything. That just existing crashes things. That'd be nice. So I wonder if this is just mystical agriculture being dumb. I know there was an ingot that wasn't loading correctly and I was going to work on that. Or if this is something that Immersive Portals is doing, and they're calling a function official render type. They know they've been playing with their shaders. Oh wait, no, this is Immersive Portals, not Portality, sorry. What are they doing? And they're using mixins, so I guess they're doing a whole number of things. I'm not really familiar with mixins a whole lot. But yeah, it's just one of the creative tabs. That one looking at it crashed, but I'm not sure what it was that was like doing it, if it was like a specific ingot or just whatever they're rendering on their tab. That's gonna be very inconvenient if it is. Dare it go any further? Now see, I can render it just fine. All this stuff from mystical agriculture. I think I'm gonna crash when paging through it. Yeah, I'm not... Interesting. I remember what I was doing. Oh yeah, I was talking about how mine colonies wasn't compatible with most methods of farming other than the strictly vanilla one. And how you could instead use cyclic stuff. Cyclic or industrial forgoing. Probably something with the mixins, because it's still buggy being added in. Alright. I need to make a template for issues here. Because when people just say that there's a crash with the Guardian head, it's not that helpful. I mean, it might be, but it's usually not. So I need like a crash report, the version of Forge, or just the version of the pack that it's on, the version of Java you're running, and like a way to recreate the issue. Then everyone, if you can copy your crash report and then make a new Git. Not that. Not that. It's not a Git, it's a Gist. My brain must be tired. Do one of those and do an Forge version. Is that on the pack? Pack version. I believe this is 1.1.5. Yeah, 1.1.5. And then you can do Java. Do about Java. Those are right there. So smart I am. There we go. Alright, quickly, and I'm kind of getting the priorities out of whack here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Fix what? Alright, and then if I was to grab a fence, people use oak, I guess. And just where to start. Do one of those. Multi-pistons here. Four. 5. 5. Same with you. And you. Oh, not 5D. 5. You. And then I don't know. Grab one of these, I guess. Very out of place. Button, I see. What was the thing I had before? Yeah, let's go with that. And then what are you fixing after dinner? Put machine buttons on everyone. You gotta be kidding me. Hmm. Come on, phantoms, just go away, please. Can you hear the music a bit here? Thanks, let's go over here. There we go. Not sure how bad that looks, but you know what? Hey, it's a thing. Before anyone says anything, yes, I realize that the porticule is going the wrong direction. Nice, a tree. Water grass can't be replaced, apparently. Excited over what, you say? Now the test. Will it crash? And it hasn't. Well, a new subscriber. Hello, Tara. I'm gonna mow the grass in a terribly loud mower. There, it looks perfectly clean, right? Oh, missed a spot. Gotta go do it again. Tree! Wait a second. Does that do what I think it just did? That's hilarious. Yeah. He ducks. Alright, I have to say, that's pretty good. Back up into this. There we go, grass. Gotta mow inside the castle here. I turn this down a little bit. Nope, not that. Not that one. No. I don't know what it is, but it's that one. The big one. Still very loud. Ah, back to peace and quiet there. Alright. How dare you say my door gives you anxiety? That's very rude. It's a magical door. It comes from the ground up, instead of coming down. Though mainly because I don't want to end up having to make doors as tall, because this has to fit below or above. Alright, let me grab one of these. I think my controls are messed up again. There we go. You can grab some covalence dust too. Find it there. It's not actually worth much. No, it's worth a little bit. Oh, really? That's dumb. Can I do it without it? Like, can I... Of course not. No, not the achievement. Fortunately, I'm getting achievements now. Alrighty, marble. Let's go with that one. Oops. That's a mistake. Be the most hideous. So ugly. Then again, a lot of bases way back when. Way back when, but it was only like 7, 8 years ago. Oopsies. Hmm. Server? Hello? Oh, it wiped it. Why? Oh, really? I deleted it? Well, that's no fun. Okay. Let's see how this looks. I want it to look run down and like that part, like this been taken over by the sea, but only to a certain degree. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I'm gonna go through and mix in probably some like this Genesis cobblestone every now and again. Looks like it broke down in some places. I'll fly some patches of it. Yeah, it's not gonna be just pure this. It's just kind of the beginning of it. Because this floor definitely looks way, way, way too clean. Alright, so for a bit of a clarification on what's going on here as far as what the server is going to be. For the next, after I release it, I don't know, it could be today, it could be tomorrow, I'm working tomorrow, I'll work a good chunk of it. And then Sunday is Mother's Day, so doing something my mother then. I don't know if I'll ever have time to work on Sunday. Saturday I'm working. Be back off at around 6 or 7-ish. So I might be able to get it done today if all goes well, but you know, things never do. So we'll see how that goes. I just need to get some kind of basic protection because I really don't feel like dealing with what may happen if I don't have it. And don't have any way of specifically giving specific permission nodes to everybody yet. So either you're opt or you're not. It's basically, it's just normal Forge is what we're running right now. Because Sponge Forge is still updating from 1.12, I think it is. Yeah, from back on 1.12. And then, like any other option is just not updated. So, as far as mods go, or plugins go, that'll have to be a little while. And just for sure, the server will never be quote-unquote public until we can get plugins working. It'll be whitelist only during the entire duration. And during that time, there'll be an introductions channel there in Discord, at which you can give a little bit about yourself. Doesn't have to be long, just like a short paragraph, 2 sentences, whatever. Just make sure you include your in-game name and stuff like that. Just a basic summary of whatever you feel like you want to put there. And that'll be kind of our whitelist catalog, if you will. What's that moving around in the background? Oh, it's a creeper. You got me excited. I thought you were cool, and then I decided that you were suddenly not. And is it the bane of all builders? Speaking of which, make sure that's disabled off right off the bat, because no shenanigans from you. Thank you very much. But anyway, here, we need a essential talks right now. Okay, we gotta. There we go. Yeah, so if I can possibly get it done today, get some basic permissions set up, if this works out, It doesn't absolutely eat server resources for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. May be able to open it up to whitelist later on today. But basically, whenever it gets open to whitelist for the first 4 or so days, maybe 5, 4, maybe 5 days, it'll be only whitelist to donators only. And after that 5 days are over, it'll be open to the entire Discord server. We won't be doing any voting or advertising or anything. Not that you could really... I don't have any I don't have any rewards set up, honestly. Don't know how that's going to work. Yes, it is the Fox chair, but yeah. Oh, stop it. Now it is the Fox sofa. But anyway. I completely forgot where I was. Brain is so tired. Company's been letting people off. Or just not letting anyone work. And so those that are still there are very burdened. And it seems like we got busier. I don't know why we'd get busier, but we seem to have. All for the problems. But anyway. Neither here nor there. Yeah, so whitelist, 4 days. Then it'll be open to the general Discord people. Again, there's going to be an introductions channel. Everyone's going to have to post to get whitelisted. Yes, good point. Although that, unfortunately, does limit some things. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to affect some things that require fire under them. I'm hoping they just check for fire and not just for burning fire. Like if it's spreading. It'd be unfortunate if that ruined things, but I'm just gonna hope it doesn't. Yeah, so everyone's gonna post a little excerpt about themselves in the introductions channel, along with their in-game name, so that I can grab that and know who's and what's what. To their Discord, tie it together, and after that, I want to have a little spawn town over here. Well, not sure little spawn town, but like... So the idea is that it's a ruined castle from... Actually, I guess I kind of have to give the entire backstory, wouldn't I? So the pack is supposed to be... basically like 1.5 or 1.2 players have got to the end of the game. I know there's kind of different versions, but, just ignore the details. They got to the end of the game, they have started to want to mess around more. Like, they're able to teleport, they're able to fly, they've got power armor, they've got clones themselves. But now they want to mess with time. During an experiment, something went wrong, and they were shot off into the future. And they found that some things are completely different, but only a few things stayed the same. Or things are similar. Also known as, Fox can't find the exact mods that were back in 1.5, and some things are gone, some things are updated but completely changed, or some are just spiritual successors, or just slightly similar. Such as, we've got, instead of Mine Factory Reloaded, we have Industrial Foregoing. Get your normal biofuel, pink slime, straws. Instead of the nets, it's mob imprisonment tool. Totally the same, yes. Yep, no change whatsoever. Bit of Mistcraft. Actually, we don't really have... We had some things. We had RF Tools Dimensions, but I decided that was just... Mistcraft was bad enough as it is. At least we got jetpacks. We have Mechanism. We'll eventually be adding thermal expansion when it updates, but that'll be a while on from now. Project E, of course. However, I have changed Project E to some of the recipes. I'm welcome to suggestions for the transmutation table. Game. Did they outright disable the recipe? Hold up. Hold up. No, that's there. Is the recipe for the tome? No, there's not. Do I have the scripts messed up? Is it my client? No. Okay. The recipes are broken. That's nice. Fantastic. I love it when recipes don't work. The question is this in single player? Is this a bug? Is this just in multiplayer? I mean, I know it worked on the previous server. I don't think I updated this to that server yet. Forgot to ask Flame. Um, apparently Star is not able to load the pack at all either. Um, Home. No, that works. Interesting. That's bizarre. Yeah, so this is the work in progress recipe. I'm not sure what would make it fair. I don't want to like lock it to exactly the end game, but I want to get pretty end game with it. Just trying to lock the transmutation table. I'm not done anything with the condensers or anything, so people can use those. But this is just basically invalidating any kind of storage of any kind. Once you have this, as long as you got EMC, you can just dump it in, carrying it with you, and very cheesy. Um, which is fine, I guess, sometimes, but I feel it really ruins mod pack. Or most mod packs it's in it, unless it's like Sky Exchange, which is just built around it. I want to kind of late mid game, early end game, where I want to place it. Um, After that, I've not changed any of the recipes for tablet or anything. But yes. I know, maybe I did. Oh, no, hold on. Yeah, no, I didn't. Interesting. That still doesn't have a recipe there. I am going to do a reload of the server. Okay, actually, I'm gonna do this. Do a bit of over here. Can't see what I'm doing. I'm doing after here. Let me just do that. That's a little bit of movement. Get a little more interesting. I'm wondering like how old Flame and Star's computers are. I wonder if it's like the CPU, because mine's not old. Wait. I don't remember when the first gen Ryzen came out, but that's what mine is, the first gen Ryzen. And that works okay, but like, if you got like a 7 or 8-year-old CPU, I wonder if it's something like that. It shouldn't. It should have no reason, but just in theory. You can't see what I'm doing off screen, but I'm adding a command to the bot. So I go into this. Well, didn't mean that one. fix that bot as well. Join the server again. Disable that. Still not. Try the other one. Nice. No. Derp. Not derp, but like derp. You know? Alright. I know this is not exactly the most interesting thing to watch right now. I'm doing things on my other screen that I can't show. Me. I'll load up the server here. takes forever to get this slightly older and lower powered server to boot up. Take this time to deal with Discord over here. You know what? Mix things up a bit more conversation here. For those of you in Discord, I'm going to be hopping into Private Room 1. For those of you that want to join. 2 of you. Come on, server, you can do it. It's fine.
You suck.
Well then. Thank you for the wonderful compliment. I just can't tell you how excited I am to get this.
You're welcome.
Sitting over here. Ah, the server. It's up. Maybe. But if a little bit. Don't want to tax it too much. Just trying to log in as soon as it's on its feet. Might trip. Alright, I want to see if this is carrying over these issues. For some reason, the scripts have not been working on the server.
Oh, that's not good.
Not at all. So I'm back on the development server. That works. And then if I do transmutation, that works as well. Now I'm officially confused.
You should be.
I'm very confused. But hey, that's normal. wonder if a server restart of the main server. Did I try that already? I don't remember if I did. Alright, let's see if that fixed anything at all. Hey Talk, did you know there's a little noise suppression feature added to Discord?
Yeah, that only works if you're talking. I have it on.
You do, huh? That's unfortunate.
Yeah, so like if I'm talking, it'll suppress the noise. What, can you hear the stupid fan? I don't even know why.
I can hear your pop can, your rustling around, and various other activities you may be doing. Nope, that didn't work at all. Nice.
Just because the stupid, I gotta get a new microphone is what it is. I spent all this money on all these little computer parts and stuff that goes in the computer, but then I didn't think about the microphone itself.
You can get a little snowball. Those are about
Yeah,
probably
it's a little,
$50
it is a little snowball and it sucks.
you're using.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like it's a bad microphone. It's
No,
just that it
it
picks up
sucks.
everything.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna go probably steal my father's $300 stupid microphone he bought when he was doing commercials for his hospital. And use that. Because that won't pick up shit. I mean, stuff. I can't figure out this thing. It's annoying me.
Item with name. Mystical agriculture. Tertium ingot. Nice. We got some messy items here. Oh, come on.
Crash?
Nope. No crash. Now I'm getting frame hitching. I do not know why.
Did not appear to exist. It's another mystical agriculture bug.
I'm gonna go ahead and quickly check the mods here. Find mystical agriculture. That would do it.
What?
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me.
What?
You have I just can't even. Mystical agriculture did not completely copy over when I was copying from the development server to the new server. And
Look at the
so
file size.
yeah, it was a name only and wasn't actually there, meaning that we didn't get any terrain generation, which by the way, this world is pre-generated. So there will be no mystical agriculture ores.
It took you forever to pre-generate this world.
Well, the thing is that pre-generation takes up memory, and because this is a virtual server, it hard caps the memory, and if it tries to go above that, it will just kill the process. So the server would always just drop dead after a few hours of generating, so I had to constantly keep an eye on it. And so when I went to work, it basically took half a day before I got back and restarted it. So
What,
yeah.
What's the memory on it?
We got 5 gigs right now.
Should have, pre-generated it in a single player and then uploaded it to the multiplayer.
Well, you see, the worlds in multiplayer and single player are different.
Slightly.
Their structures are.
Yeah.
The file structure is different. The End and the Nether are completely different file structures. The way that they're handled, instead of just a
Yeah, but you
single player, the saves are different.
But the majority of the pre-generating's in the overworld anyway.
No, that's all of
So
it.
you do.
But the issue is that it doesn't translate completely, and can cause issues with the level file. I don't want to deal with that. I gotta restart the server. Well, I mean, at least mystical agriculture stuff can be gotten through mob farms, but it's mob farms.
Which cause lag.
Exactly.
Not that much lag though.
As long as they're killed properly.
Depends on. Yeah,
and they're actually going to be very difficult because they have to deal with because it's a server, not a single player world, so it's not going to work as well.
No.
Because it spawns around players, and if there's players all over the world, they're not going to get very many mobs. So.
Well, the mob cap increases by players, but even then.
no, there's a set amount that can be in the world, and if you've got too many in multiple places, then they just won't spawn elsewhere. There's an entity cap. Yeah.
Hostiles, animals, ambients, and waters all have different caps.
Yep.
Yeah, the only way to get an efficient farm would have been creating a 300 block perimeter.
I mean, at least. Hello,
Hey,
Star.
Star.
At least the. Okay, don't tell anybody, and nobody watch the stream right now. But the server is only pre-generated to a certain point, and past that, there's still a world border that is another 5,000 blocks away, so you can still explore and find mystical agriculture or ores. However,
It goes beyond the,
regeneration.
regeneration. It's gonna have a lot of server lag. Okay.
Good grief! I should have done this introduction channel a year ago. It's the most people have talked in forever.
The introduction channel?
Yes.
Who said don't listen to Scrub? What?
Well, I'm glad that I looked at the recipe for that and was wondering why it wasn't loading. Yeah, I wish I would have caught that a while ago. Unfortunate.
Well, you should check and make sure everything else copied over properly while you're at it.
I had skimmed through it. I don't think there's gonna be anything that. I mean, it
Well.
could. It just like it's not. It's not zero, like that one. However, it could have been just a different file size.
Well, that explains the creative crash
Yes. I'll take a look.
that was complaining about it. Mystical agriculture.
I mean, I can go back to updates and stuff, and now go to closed. Ah, my. Encrypting. Okay, this is taking forever to log in. Fun game, you can do it.
Are you able to ban items like, I don't know, rails that make you go 5 blocks a tick?
What? Why would we do that? We love server crashes and lagging to death.
Server crashing rails?
I can just remove recipes for them if I need to.
Foxbot MK3 even made his introduction.
Okay, come on. I'm gonna restart the game quickly. Quickly. Quote unquote quickly.
Whoa, is the modded way actually alive?
It was in dormant sleep.
Alright, hit the switch.
I don't like how long Minecraft is suddenly taking to load up.
Yeah, I
Literally
can play it all,
nothing
actually.
changed. Other than just reloading the game.
It doesn't like textures / atlas / particles ever. And sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why.
But hello, jelly beans. Welcome to the stream. We are currently doing shenanigans. And so forth. I'm figuring out why Minecraft's being a Minecraft. Don't tell it I said that. It'll get upset, sulk, and I'll never get it to run. Working on spawn earlier, and then found random issues of mods not being copied over properly, causing their file size to be 0, and then messing with all the recipes. Note to self, next time I make recipes, split them up by mod so that if one issue pops up, that not the entire thing gets disabled. Oh, I joined in.
Slow mode is enabled.
And just like that, it has working.
What is slow mode?
Slow mode allows only 10 seconds between chat messages.
Oh. Didn't even know that thing existed.
Now if you look at it, the recipes are working, huzzah! Have you seen the recipe for the Tome of Knowledge?
I saw that.
I couldn't make it any more expensive, I tried.
I don't know, you didn't try hard enough, I don't think. You need to add slate to EMC.
And you add a lot of things to EMC, mainly a lot of the marble stuff.
Yeah, all the
stone
stones.
stuff, yeah, anything that... So, I want to remove basically all the complex materials. If it's processed, I don't want it to have an EMC, generally.
That makes sense.
But if you can find it in the world, I want it to have an EMC. Also
Yeah,
with an asterisk.
like
I don't want to
building
find
blocks.
everything.
Building
But yeah,
blocks
any
are nice.
building block, I want to have an EMC. Even some complex building blocks, like fences.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I'm debating
You know,
about ores
I
and
like
ingots,
building with
or
dark
ingots rather.
matter blocks. What did you say?
I'm debating about ingots. I still want to. actually keep that because it's, you know, always had it.
Yeah.
Yes, I
There's a
could add
point when you
extended
can't mine.
crafting. However, I'm actually waiting for Create to update to 1.15. That'll be an essential one. That's actually the main reason why I have not pre-generated the entire world. Is because I want to expand the world border once Create is put in for all of their ores and everything. And I'll be using their gigantic custom crafting system to come up with the recipes for the transmutation stuff.
Crate is a good mod. So Create is a good mod.
Yes, it is. I'm being teased to death in their development channel about showing off the new things and just waiting for it to go to 1.15. I mean, I could go and go back to 1.14 where it's on, but no.
No, that would just make life easier. Why would we do that?
I'm actually debating. Like, I almost didn't make this pack yet, and I'm just gonna wait to 1.16 modded because of all the improvements and changes there. But then I was like, 1.15 modded is gonna take forever as it is. Well, part of it actually was 1.16 was supposed to be like the next big version that everyone's gonna jump 1.14 or 1.12 or 1.15 and go straight to 1.16. So just now knowing if we were gonna get all the mods we could. So yeah. Things and stuff. Right, what was I doing? I've got that issue fixed. I was doing spawn. I'm gonna make this more weathered, but I suppose that as far as a spawn goes, it is sufficient. As for a place to spawn in. It is ugly, there's no roof on this tower, and it looks like I just put brand new flooring in this castle that looks like it's been standing there for 300 years, 400 years. But, you know what? I'm not a builder, so I'm moving on. I'm going on and seeing if we can do plugins and permissions. Not plugins, but you know what I mean. Those things. Drag and drop. Disconnect and reload server. Back to the waiting game. Yeah, gravel, cobble, and dirt pathways. It needs a lot of work. I'm gonna be using some cobblestone and different types of marble to look or make the floor look a lot more worn. And then in theory, if all goes well, there'll be a town going out the front gate, a player-built town, because we have vehicles now. I think that'd be fun to like create gas stations and airports, etc. And have roads everywhere. Well, probably will not happen because things never go the way they're planned, but you know, you can try. And that's all you can do. Oh yes, still have to make the server icon and customize the MOTD. What would I do for the server icon, I wonder? Right. Yep. Plots. There's gonna be some one chunk plots and some 4 chunk plots. As well as if someone comes up with a specific idea that they want to build and has a weird shape, then they can deal with that. But I want to kind of divvy out 1 chunk plots. At least for people's personal bases. There'll be other things in the future. The server is like that. The community is called the Modded Away. The pack is called Deja-Vu. And the server is, well, it's the Deja-Vu server, I guess. It's not a specific name for the server. All right. Alright, now we gotta figure out exactly how to use this. These permissions and the like.
What permissions are you using? Thoughts?
Mm-hmm.
Have fun.
I remember using these in the past and they were never very good, but I hope they're better than nothing.
They're still terrible. But
Nice.
they might be better than nothing.
Maybe.
Might be.
Perhaps. Oh yeah, this is the guy that did the Pokecube.
Yeah.
How about that? Elevator, essentials. Jilly, if you want the Discord link, I can post that. Server's not out to the public yet. It'll be whitelisted to donators only for the first, like, 4 days. Just for testing and whatnot. They don't have any donor perks right now, and so that's kind of the best thing I can hand out at the moment. Kind of sad, but it's true. Yeah. And then after that, it'll be open just to the whitelist for everyone in the Discord. They just have to give a little introduction, and then they can be whitelisted. That's the link there. If you wish to join. Why is there no documentation for these?
Yeah. It's just. Why do you think I say it sucks? It's like
this is
it's like they
horrible.
don't exist. However, it's like the only mod for 1.15.2 that has any sort of land claiming. Other than that other mod.
Colonies, yeah.
Yeah.
Which segregates off in a massive chunk of land that you can't really control how big it is.
Yep.
It just grows with your town. And you can't subdivide it or anything. I'm confused how staff works. No exists. Essentials.homes.no exists. Nice.
Yeah. Just. And then the claims say you need permissions.
Yeah.
But then when you try and give yourself the permission, it says something
Yeah,
about
in the
teams.
JSON file. Yeah. Well, that works. Nicknames. Ooh.
Yeah, the prefixes work.
The nickname. How do you remove it though? You can't just set it back to your own name manually.
Yeah, I assume so. I couldn't figure out how to do it. I accidentally gave myself a suffix, but the only way to remove it was to go into the files itself. Go to my player data and remove it that way.
Add to group. Add to team. Not allowed team permissions. Nice. I love the localization in this. Localization is fantastic, I want to say. Of course not. Why would things be that simple? Come on, Jelly. Looking through the documentation. The document. The documentation for it. Oh boy. Not what I wanted to push. Config. Um, Essentials. What have we got here? Now I'm interested. Anything here? Default team name plebs. Nice. I see. um. I can't tell if it's supposed to type in names or. Hey, Jason. I really do.
What do you hate?
The JSON formats.
Yeah.
Default, prefix, suffix. How am I hearing villagers? Is this a plague bearer? Oh, yes, it is. Hello, he has come to deal corona. The plague doctor. Fantastic. What are you selling? Rat cage. Garbage pile. Yes, I love garbage piles. Exactly what I needed right now. Even as rats. Shoo! Shoo. I'm scared. I just got a bundle of sweet-smelling herbs. I'm very suspicious.
You're getting drugged.
I also got some raw rat. What could possibly go wrong? All true. That mean everyone gets this? But I'm assuming there's no documentation on it. Prefix, suffix, self-explanatory. Name, also self-explanatory. Members, is this going to list everybody? So if I were to add myself, if I go like that,
See, I see the all thing, and it's set to true, right, mods? But then if you go into your own player data, it says you're not in any groups. Jelly beans.
this is so not user-friendly. Give me my Sponge Forge back, please. I want proper plugins and permissions. I want luck perms.
I'm hearing that something else was closer to being finished. Mohist.
Sponge isn't updated and they get a force. Also not a
This
valid
is
option.
already actually in 1.15.12. Oh, it's under development.
Name moderators. Members, but there's nothing in members. So what? Can I just do? These are called groups? No. Team. Team. I don't even know. I'm just gonna go to the Discord and ask how do. Pin messages. Find my land system. It's all false.
You're freaking out.
say command usage. Uh-huh. Add group. Um. hmm.
It's an unknown command. Although you can add group and then put a name after it, and then it works. Oh.
Now if I look back up there, a little bit of a refresh here.
We've got most of the set up, they just don't have the language properly developed. So right now I'm getting message.team.exit land and message.team enter land. I think I claimed a chunk, but I am testing. I break that block. I do.
Yeah, go back to the, not the config, logs. That's the config. I wanted the logs, I said. Essentials. I want permission.
Oh, there you go.
Huzzah! Permission lists. That makes my life easier.
What's your problem? Go ahead.
Can the player protect mobs in their team's land? From
No.
damage? What?
No.
What?
No, because I'm punching a mob in a claim. Well, actually, it's not actually claimed, but it's okay. Come here, slime. Come here. I died.
Doesn't work.
Damn it.
In the claims that I've not claimed.
No, it still doesn't
But it doesn't work.
It still doesn't work. It doesn't work. I claimed it, and it doesn't work. Although it's not dying, so maybe it doesn't work. Oh no, it died. Okay. It doesn't work. But I can't break blocks. However, when I go in the claim, my whole client starts like being herky-jerky. Only when I'm trying to break a block, I guess. It's weird.
What is the server sitting at? And we're sitting at 31% CPU usage here. Went up a little bit. Hmm.
It's really weird. It claims like a 2x2 chunks.
So you would just you just claim, and then you can't set it.
Might be broken. 1 second. I think I fixed myself.
He fixed himself. One moment, I will be right back. And I have returned. Temporarily.
This is just weird, man.
Is there a way to visualize claims?
No. But I can show you.
Edit group. Hmm. I can change. Hold on. I'm so confused. How can I remove permissions from myself and de-out myself and still change myself between creative and survival?
Yeah, that's awesome. I've that too.
Do I have to deny it? Hit group default. Deny perm. And game mode. How good that did. Did literally nothing.
The lime green chunk is the chunk I claimed, and then the red concrete is the 3 boarding chunks that also got claimed, and then the yellow concrete are chunks that sliver of that chunk that got claimed as well.
So it's not claimed by... Where did you stand?
I stood in the center of the lime green chunk, and then it claimed that whole section. So it doesn't claim by chunks, it claims by some weird algorithm.
That's very bizarre.
So that's 33 by 33 blocks. So I assume if I claim right. Do more research.
This is... yeah. I don't even know. I'm beginning to wonder if this is better or worse than having it. This thing is so glitchy. Like, it makes no sense. There's no documentation, like any proper documentation to speak of. It just kind of... there.
And then I just claimed another chunk. I can break inside the blocks inside said chunk. What in the world?
I don't know.
It's the only documentation I could find on the mod.
Yeah, that's what I got linked to by the mod author.
Oh, really?
Yes. The helpful guy that he is.
Very helpful. This mod doesn't seem to work.
I don't know, maybe we're just stupid and just like there's something fundamentally that we're doing wrong. But like this is completely different than
Maybe.
like I've denied the permission even. Like I specifically set the default group to deny command game mode. And I'm not opt. But for some reason they're here.
Can you op yourself? Like, try and op yourself.
Yep, I can do
You
that.
can op yourself, can't you? That's not gonna work.
I mean, if it wasn't bad enough that I can clear
you
and
can do all
I
commands.
can clear, yeah.
And then you
I
can
can
also
stop.
op
I can
yourself
stop
on
this.
top
I
of
can literally stop the server.
that. Yeah, yeah. And then on top of that, you can also just then op yourself.
I mean, you don't even need it.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I can.
You're already off.
No, I'm like I can de-op myself,
No,
and then
just do all the op stuff. And it doesn't. Yeah.
no, yeah, yeah, it works. It works just fine.
It's a brilliant mod, man. I have a new passionate hate for this mod. Even more so than I already had from half
I
an
have
hour of
decided
struggling with
that the damage of adding this mod. Wait, hold on.
it.
No, no,
Outweigh
kill
it's good.
the server. Kill it. Stop it. Don't. We can't stand for this. Mods. This has to go. Oh my goodness.
Oh, oh no.
Perms. Essentials? Ha! That's what I say to that. Yeah. You know, the damage would far outweigh the benefit if I added that mod. The server couldn't actually control anything. Yeah, we're not doing that. Well, that drastically
Why
cut down on the
not?
things that I had to do tonight.
Yeah, now you just have to protect spawn, right? So,
I mean, I should probably load up my other account. Need to test dummy.
yeah, that's what I did. I just loaded up my second account and tested with the permissions, and then I realized I could just alt myself. I was like, well, there's no point.
Gotta
What are you using to? You're just using spawn protection,
I'm gonna have
or
to.
are you using? Well, why don't you use like something like World Protector?
World Protector.
It's just World Guard, just a mod instead of Actually, I haven't tried it, so I wouldn't.
World Protect. Ah, that one.
Downloading it and gonna try it. Why would I want to open Twitch? I don't want to open Twitch. I want the mod. Download. You know, it at least has some sort of information on its page. Better shut this down. Stop.
Yeah, some basic information. That's nice. Good grief! It's 6:30 almost. For me.
It is indeed.
Well, I believe actually that I shall have to end the stream here. I shall continue to work on this off of off stream here, and try to see how it goes. Maybe have it all finished up by the end of today. Maybe up for tomorrow. We don't know. All right, that'll be it, everybody. Thanks for tuning in